Today's reading is taken from the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 21 to 25. And I read, "You have heard that it was said to the people long ago, 'You shall not murder,' and anyone who murders will be subjected to judgment. But I tell you that anyone who is angry with his brother or sister will be subjected to judgment." What this passage is making us to understand that it's not only when you carry a knife that you become subjected to judgment, but the kind of thing you feel for your brother or sister when they get you upset, when you allow that anger to go towards the negative side, and you start to react, you start to think evil of them, you start to hate them, it's also the same kind of judgment. It's like a murder on its own. It's not when you physically carry the knife that you murder someone. That is also a way of murder. Again, anyone who says to the brother or sister "Raka" is answerable to the court, and anyone who says "You fool" will be in danger of the fire of hell. So this passage makes us understand that our words too could be a means of us being judged. If we do not say the right things, we can be judged for the things that we say. That is what this passage makes us to understand. Therefore, if you are offering your gift to the altar and then remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to them, then come and offer your gift. This talks about our hearts in the time of worship. Do you know that when you're in the time of worship with God, your heart is being examined? Or every time you go to God and you want to worship, you want to pray to Him, your heart is being examined. God would prefer you to come with a clean heart and a pure heart. Not a heart that is offended with someone and immediately you finish your prayer, you're planning to go and kill the person, or you're planning to go and do evil to the person, or you have told yourself, this person, okay, you did this to me today, I'll do this to you tomorrow. God examines the hearts of men whenever they come into fellowship with Him. So this is why it's important for us to always have a clean heart and a pure heart in the presence of God, because whatever we're planning to do to that person that offended us will affect our prayer. So God says, leave the prayer you're praying, go to that person and reconcile so that you can come back to me with a clean heart. And that is all about transformation. Having the right heart in the sight of God can make your prayers work very quickly. Settling matters quickly with your adversary who is taking you to court. Do it while you are still together on the way, or your adversary may hand you over to the judge, and the judge may hand you over to the officers, and you may be thrown into prison. Truly I tell you, you will not go out until you have paid the last penny. So the Bible also advises us that we should be careful of how we treat people when it comes to when we're trying to resolve a case with them. We should try to resolve our cases with others quickly. We shouldn't allow it to prolong. Anything you want to do to resolve a problem, resolve it quickly. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Don't be selfish and about yourself and think that you would make the other person to do whatever it is that you want. It doesn't work like that. Some people might not handle it the way you expect. People are different. So God advises us as Christians, we should always be on the side of reconciliation. And that is what this is talking about too. That is what everything we talked about today is talking about. It's trying to tell us that we should always be in the path of reconciliation. We shouldn't keep things in our hearts, and we should be quick to forgive and also quick to reconcile. That is what this passage is telling us today. That is what we can learn from it. God bless you as I see you another day.